Hello class and hello everyone, students, homeschool, teachers. Welcome to Miss Kramer's art class. We are going to review right now the bird's anatomy. So in the first part we drew our bird and we have created two different birds in the first part. And so check out part 1 for how to draw our bamboo lines. Okay, let's review really quickly what we learned. For the leaves, we're gonna go the opposite way from tip and pull down. And for the bamboo, we did 2 strokes simple like this. We have also learned the birds, simple birds. We did a cap, pull on the little beak, and we had the eye, and we did the wings like so. And then we learn how to make a really thin grade down lines for the back, and we did the 3 tails, 1 2 3. We did talons, okay, 1 2 3, okay, of the bird. And so we did the 3 different birds, 2 different birds in part 1. This was part 1. So check out that video if you haven't seen it. I wanted to review some bird anatomy before we continue. So part 2. So here we have the crown. Okay, that's this part, the top of the head. Sometimes woodpecker has a red crown. We've got the beak here. That's the beak. We have the breast. That will be this part. We can put tiny little feathers on the breast. We have the belly. Usually that could be a different color even. Then we have this wing right here. We have the wing. And then we have our beautiful tail. This part on the bird is called the tie. And these are called the talons. So we have the wing. This is the back here. This is crown. Okay. Beak, breast, belly, wing, tail, and talons of the bird. Now that we reviewed it, let's try a few more birds. And then we're gonna move to some flowers, simple flowers. Okay, I'm gonna leave the anatomy here. We are going to try doing these birds in part 2 of our wonderful Sumi art painting. So these are far in distance. How did I achieve it? I went over it in part 1. I just watered down my brush with a lot more water so that I would get a really thin line. And these are moving differently. So we did sitting birds for our Chinese Sumi art. And we're practicing harmony, so we're using the same stroke on everything. So I'm gonna use this painting here, and I'm gonna add the simple flying birds from the back in the background as if they're flying. So I am going to, and for these birds, please check part 1 in video 1. So here we're going to create the birds that are flying away in the distance. So we're going to make a swoosh line coming this way like a U. Okay, and that's like right down. And for the wing, we're gonna go up this way. You can go up that way, down that way. So I'm pushing down and then lifting here. I lifted it up. And for the face, I just reloaded my brush a little bit in the watered down tempera, or it can be ink. And I'm gonna put a beak coming down that way. Okay, and it's in the distance, so you will not see too many details. You can put some talons, some eye, maybe the outline of the bird wing, but that's up to you. Just few strokes really to communicate that it's flying far away. Okay, So let's try one more time. We're going to make one that's facing the other way. We're gonna make a bird coming this way. And we are going to create a wing coming this way. So touch and connect to the body, touch and connect to the body. And we're going to create a little head here. Water down your brush so it's a little thinner. You really don't want to have too much ink on your brush. It should be really watered down. Maybe beak coming this way. And we're gonna give him a little tail coming this way. You can do your eye. Maybe outline the underside just for some shadow. Okay, so let's try this plant here on the side, as you see it here. So we're gonna touch down, push down, and pull up. Touch down, push down. See how I'm pressing the brush down? And pull up. Touch down, push down, pull up. Now it's starting to be a little dry, so I'm gonna reload. I just went into my water and reloaded this way. I didn't go here yet. Just trying to have a little lighter look to it. So I'm going to go touch down, push and pull, touch down, push and pull, and I am attaching it to that one middle section. Okay, now I'm going to reload my brush, and again I'm gonna load it with the lighter one. You can always make it darker, so first go light, and you can always go and define some edges or put some middle line and make something darker before. Try it with lighter, and then you can correct yourself. So if you don't like that, you can correct that. So always start lighter before you go darker. Okay, so we're going to put this bird over here, sitting here. So let's remember that we're gonna start how we load up our brush first. We're going to put this bird right here on this bamboo branch. So put your brush in the water. I'm putting my brush in the water here, and I am going to roll my brush on and then take some water out on the side, and I'm going to put it on the side like so and push down, pull down gently as the wing comes down, push down, pull down like so. Same thing for the head. I'm kind of twirling my brush in a circle like so. And now I really want to wash my brush and not have too much ink at all. Very, very light. We're going to come inside to create the values of the gray. And I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 strokes for my middle bird here. Then I'm going to come and define the edges. So now I can define the edge like this, curve it down a little bit closer to the body, and I'm going to have the bird look opposite from here. So I'm going to have him be looking up this way, and I'm going to put him his 2 eyes like so, and I'll do 1, 2, 3 for his tail, as if he's looking after this bird here. Maybe I give him a little crown to this one. Now I'm going to make sure that my brush is pointing and has a sharp point. And then I'm going to do the talons. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this looks like I had some paint that brushed over, so I'm going to turn it into a little bamboo, small little bamboo shell. If you have imperfections on your paper, turn it into something on your paper so it looks great anyway. Okay, so I will show you from part one more time what we did with the bamboo, and this time I'm going to show you the bamboo going down. We can even roll it down like so, lift, roll it down, and then you're going to put a little line, kind of like a smile, upside down smile. Reload your brush and make it thin, and then you're gonna come one straight line down, and you made like a trunk of a tree, maybe a bamboo tree, maybe a palm. Okay, so out of that you can do leaves too. So I start always from the sharp point, and then I pull down and press. Okay, so these are some of the styles for you to practice. I'm gonna pause the video now in part 2, and now is your turn. I hope you can try this out. If you don't have a tempera cake, you can use black watercolors. It's just about the same. Okay, so this is the part 2, and in part 3 we're gonna try the Japanese style of a crane. Okay, now is your turn.